Hello viewers, how's everyone doing? It's Metal here, speaking on the Metal Motors 92i8 channel, of course. Today we are taking a look at the recent allegations that have come out against Lizzo. You all know her for, well, a lot of things, most notably how she preaches about body positivity and fat acceptance. Now me personally, I don't know anything about her, other than the things I just mentioned. Well, alongside her weight, of course, which I'm going to try to bring up as little as possible, only for when it's essential to the exact topic at hand. Anyways, the allegations against Lizzo are that she basically fat shamed a couple dancers of hers, alongside sexual harassment claims where she actually pressured dancers into doing sexually graphic stuff at a strip club, both of which are very serious. Now, obviously, the latter claim is not just serious, it is also very sick and disgusting. But what makes the former claim so serious is that, as mentioned before, she part is overweight herself and preaches about body positivity. Honestly, with how overweight she is, being 308 pounds to be exact, she has absolutely no business criticizing anyone's weight. Like, honestly, I just feel like this theme of the whole body positivity movement is hypocrisy. Also, please excuse my stutters. It's just hard for me to speak right now. Anyways, here's the thing. I'm going to try to refrain from talking about the body positivity movement as much as I can because of just how much the whole fat acceptance movement just pisses me off. For context, they're not about being against making fun of fat people, which I agree, you shouldn't do that. You're an asshole if you do. But nope, they think that not being fat is fatphobic. I'm not sure if you saw those TikToks or whatever of all these people being like, if you're not over 9,000 pounds, then you are inherently fatphobic. Now, obviously, nobody's that overweight. I just exaggerated the number so I can bring back an old meme from a long time ago. But anyways, yeah, a little personal story. I actually lost a loved one due to cancer, which was because of his weight. Well, it also didn't help that he drank a lot as well, so yeah. I actually have a personal bone to pick with this movement in particular for what they are preaching, which is something that can actually kill a person, as it did with someone I loved. Rest in peace. Maybe I'll talk about it more someday, but anyways, right? Lizzo actually responded to these allegations. Let's take a look at this report from Good Morning America to see what the Queen of Body Positivity had to say for herself, as well as the people she went after.
Now, with the lawsuit filed against Lizzo, several of the singer's former dancers accusing her of sexual harassment and a hostile work environment. And we're now also hearing from Lizzo herself. Juju, you have those details for us? Good morning.
Absolutely. Good morning to you, Robin. We all know that Lizzo is known for her sassy brand of self-love and body positivity, but she and her dance team captain are now being sued for being shockingly less than positive.
Alright, I'm gonna skip a certain part to avoid copyright since YouTube is crazy about that.
This morning, the growing fallout for Lizzo after the Truth Hurts singer was sued by 3 of her former dancers, saying their truth hurts. The suit filed on Tuesday by Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noel Rodriguez accused the Grammy winner of creating a hostile work environment, weight-shaming them, and pressuring them to participate in parties with overly sexual atmospheres. Davis and Williams say they started performing with Lizzo after competing in her 2021 reality show, Watch Out for the Big Girls, but were fired in 2023.
It was a very, very heartbreaking experience to go through, just because we looked up to this woman and we were thinking that everything was going to be essentially what we dreamed of.
I can only imagine the pain this person must be suffering. Imagine someone bringing you in because you looked up to them, and more importantly, because they apparently accepted you for what you are, that being morbidly obese, only to realize she's actually meaner than the people who don't think being fat should be accepted as normal for, health reasons. I'm sorry, but with what we have on her, she really is. I mean, obviously, don't be going out there and bullying fat people, but definitely show concern for your overweight friends and family members and let them know you care about them and want them to live a long and healthy life.
The women telling our station KABC they feared retaliation.
We can't really say no when there's this sense of authority and power over you at all times. When there's this sense of, I'm gonna lose my job if I don't get in with the artist and, be her best friend.
Be her best friend? What the hell does she mean by that? Oh. Oh no. I hope she's not talking about. No. I'm not getting into that.
Third plaintiff, Noelle Rodriguez, who was hired as a dancer for Lizzo's Juice video in 2018, telling ABC News the singer became aggressive after she resigned from her position this spring.
I told her why. I was like, I feel unsafe, I feel disrespected, and I have never experienced such treatment in the 7 years that I've been doing this. And she then proceeded to prove all of those things right by balling up her fist and saying, "You're so effing lucky. You're so effing lucky," basically alluding to hitting me, that she's not going to hit me, as she's inching towards me. And then one of our fellow dance mates and her best friend comes and pulls her back from assaulting me.
Oh, dude. This isn't just sad. This is legit scary. Like, imagine your own boss threatening you with violence, only being lucky because another body was there to stop her. Like, oh my god. I can only imagine the horror of that.
Lizzo's persona is one thing, but that after listening to these three brave ladies, that the reality is different.
Yeah, you can definitely say that again. We all can. I mean, I'm not exactly surprised given the nature of what Lizzo has been preaching. Well, at least the idea I have of what she is preaching, because like I said, I only know so much about her because I don't follow her. I never listen to any of her music because that isn't my type of music to begin with. Maybe I'll start talking more about music stuff in the channel. Let me know if I should do that down below in the comments. Also, for the secret word of the day, comment music down below if you made it this far in the video, and you'll get a free heart by commenting that down below. Anyways, back to the subject at hand.
It's hard to love yourself in a world that doesn't love you back, you know what I mean? And I've been trying to do it so boldly.
Lizzo, a longtime champion of body positivity and inclusivity, is known for surrounding herself with plus-size performers in her music and her Emmy-winning reality show.
When I was a little girl, all I wanted to see was me in the media. Someone fat like me, black like me, beautiful like me.
Noelle, the third dancer, told us that during those 7 years as a dancer, she worked with stars like Beyonce, Megan Thee Stallion, and Lady Gaga, and that she never felt disrespected or treated badly. Now, this morning, Lizzo is responding, saying these are false allegations, adding that the dancers admitted they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate, and adding that, quote, "I know what it feels like to be body shamed on a daily basis and would absolutely never criticize or terminate an employee because of their weight."
Yeah, about that. That doesn't seem to be true anymore. Also, another thing, you know something is fishy when the person is trying to shift blame off themselves. The employees admitted their behavior was inappropriate. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like she is lying because of just how much she is trying to play the victim here. What I'm saying is that I don't generally trust people who play the victim in situations like this. Thing is, I feel like if these allegations really were false, she could approach it in a way without acting like the victim, which honestly makes you look more pathetic than anything.
But these are grabbing headlines
They
for
really
days.
are.
They really are, Juju.
Yeah, that was just a portion of her statement. She went on and on and on. So we'll see. We will see.
A big statement from Lizzo this morning. Yep.
All right.
Thank
As
you,
always,
Juju.
Juju.
Nobody seems to be in support of Lizzo here, which honestly says a lot. But to be honest with you guys, I wouldn't really blame them. I mean, they just don't know what to get out of this, and honestly, I don't fully know either. Maybe I'm the crazy one here, I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, from my observation in real life situations I've had that I'm not going to get into, maybe in another video, I've noticed people who try to make themselves the victim in situations are often the ones who are lying. What I'm saying is that I trust what the dancers are saying more than I do Lizzo here. Maybe that's just my bias against someone who preaches that being fat is good. Once again, I don't know. But either way, if this is all true, which it most likely is if I'm being honest with you guys, Lizzo is truly a terrible human being and just an attention-seeking narcissist. Now I know you guys hear that get thrown around a lot to be used against people they don't like, but Lizzo actually seems like a genuine narcissist. And as mentioned before, she is a hypocrite, a massive one at that, given how she's out there shaming people for their weight, when she should take a good look at herself in the mirror and say that to her dancers again. Actually, a scale if I'm being truthful. Seriously. Anyways, that's it for this video. It really is a disgusting case overall. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to see see my videos early. Also check out my Instagram to submit a story through the DMs, which I will do the moment you guys start sending them. The link for that is on my channel page, so is my Patreon, which contains certain channel benefits, which I plan on tweaking at some point. But anyways, peace out and have a wonderful day, everyone.